In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 23, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Milwaukee Bucks versus Detroit Pistons. On Monday night, the Milwaukee Bucks traveled to Little Caesars Arena for a road contest with the Detroit Pistons. The Bucks fell 114-102 on the road to the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Pistons were defeated 126-108 by the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the betting trends, the Bucks are 4-10-1 against the spread in their last 15 road games, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record, and 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 games against a team below .400. The Pistons are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, and 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 6-1 in the last 7 meetings overall. The Bucks are 15-5-2 against the spread in the last 22 meetings overall, and the Bucks are 7-1 against the spread in the last 9 meetings in Detroit. The Bucks should have Giannis Antetokounmpo and K.A. Tris Middleton back in the lineup, which is a major boost to the Bucks, while the Pistons have ruled out Isaiah Stewart and they have listed Killian Hayes as questionable. Detroit was ousted in Paris by the Chicago Bulls 126-108 on Wednesday afternoon. Victor Wembanyama was sitting courtside, the 19-year-old French phenom and presumed number 1 NBA draft pick, watching some of the players he'll go up against next season. Detroit will have a great shot at the youngster, considering they are 12-36 heading into this game against the Bucks, the second worst record in the NBA. Hamidou Diallo had 17 points on 7 for 8 shooting for Detroit, while Saddiq Bey and Jaden Ivey each scored 16 for the Pistons. As long as they are trotting out these types of lineups as they did in Paris, they will finish at or near the bottom of the Eastern Conference. The Bucks have been well below their best lately as they've had to play without their leader, Antetokounmpo, but the Bucks should be back to full health, and that spells trouble for the Pistons, who are missing a couple players. So the Milwaukee Bucks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Bucks and Pistons sit in the middle of the pack with respect to pace of play heading into this Eastern Conference battle. Giannis will likely not be available for this one, so both teams should have some second chance looks at the basket. Jaden Ivey notched a team-high tying scoring mark in Paris while finishing second in rebounds and assists, with averages of 15 points, 5.3 assists, and 4.6 rebounds in 31.3 minutes over his first 8 outings of January. Ivey has been a solid contributor for Detroit, who has been playing without Cade Cunningham. The top overall pick a year ago is expected to miss the entire season. With that said, points will still be at a premium for this one. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Celtics versus Orlando Magic. The red-hot Celtics travel to Disney to take on the Orlando Magic in a Monday night matchup. The Celtics come in on a 9-game winning streak and have the NBA's best record thus far this season. Orlando has gone 4-6 in its last 10 games and sits in 13th place in the Eastern Conference. Boston is surprisingly 1-2 against the Magic thus far this season. The Celtics are 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 Monday games. The Magic are 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 home games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 4-1 in Celtics' last 5 overall. The over is 6-1 in Magic last 7 home games. The Celtics are 4-1 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Orlando and 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings. The Boston Celtics played without Jason Tatum and humbled the Toronto Raptors 106-104 on the road Sunday. Grant Williams scored a career-high 25 points, but Marcus Smart and Robert Williams both left the game. At halftime, Williams was ruled out for the second half because of a hyperextended knee, and considering he had surgery on that knee, expect him to sit for this game. Marcus Smart had x-rays and they came out negative, but he will likely miss this one too. Although they have played better as of late, the Magic still hold a pedestrian 17-29 record, and their only shot at making the postseason would be to earn a play-in berth. But they can still steal a win here from the depleted Boston Celtics, who will not have their full roster. Boston has failed to cover the spread in 4 of their last 5 against the Magic. The Boston Celtics should obviously be the favorites here, but the Magic beat them twice in December and continue to be a feisty team in the underdog role. In fact, the Magic only lose by an average of 3 points in the underdog role, and they've been covering machines at home. This is a lot of points, so the Orlando Magic to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Orlando was blown out after trailing by double digits in the first quarter as they fell 138-118 to the Washington Wizards. Both the Magic and Celtics rank in the middle of the pack in regards to pace of play. Considering Boston is missing some guys, they will go with more of an up-tempo game without Robert Williams or Marcus Smart running the point. Orlando is 24th in defensive rating, as they have struggled at times containing some of the more efficient offensive clubs such as Boston. The total number has gone over in 6 of Orlando's last 7 games at the Amway Center. Atlanta Hawks versus Chicago Bulls. This Monday, the Atlanta Hawks will travel to Chicago to take on the Chicago Bulls. Tip-off will be inside the United Center. This will be the 3rd time that these two teams have matched up this season, as the Bulls won the last meeting, 110-108. The Hawks are coming into this one after falling to the Charlotte Hornets, 122-118. They struggled on the defensive end of the floor, as they will have to contest more shots in this one if they want to bounce back on the road. The Chicago Bulls are entering this game after defeating the Detroit Pistons 126-108. They were elite on both ends of the floor, as they will have to carry that momentum over into this one if they want to beat the Hawks at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Hawks are 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team with a losing record and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Bulls are 5-1 against the spread in their last 7 home games, 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games against a team with a winning record, and 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 15-6 in the last 21 meetings in Chicago. The Hawks are 1-5 against the spread in the last 6 meetings overall, and the Hawks are 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 meetings in Chicago. The Hawks could be a little short-handed here, as Bogdan Bogdanovic and Onyeka Okongwu are both listed as day-to-day, while the Bulls are keeping an eye on Goran Dragic, who is questionable. The Hawks were on a really good run before they lost to the lowly Hornets in a disappointing performance on Saturday, so they will be eager to atone for their mistakes in this one, but the Bulls also come into this one with some winning momentum after routing the Pistons. The Bulls have the advantage of extra rest, as they haven't played since Thursday's win over the Pistons, so the Chicago Bulls to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. I see both of these teams consistently scoring throughout. According to dunksandthrees.com, the Hawks have the 5th highest adjusted tempo rating and the Bulls have the 12th highest. Both of these teams will push the ball up the court with pace, and they will also look to score in transition every chance that they get. This will allow both teams to take more shots from the field. Atlanta is also scoring the 10th most points per game, and they have the 12th highest shooting percentage. They will consistently cash in. Now, the Bulls will also take advantage of their opportunities on the offensive end of the court, as the Hawks have continued to struggle defensively. They only have the 19th lowest adjusted defensive rating, and they are allowing the 21st least amount of points per game. They won't be able to stop the Bulls, and this score will fly past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.